Hey, it's Dana, and because I'm always living outside the box. Well, today, I'm not working on any cars. I got my daughter's car done, so it's early in the winter. So what I'm doing right now is going to prepare my Mustangs for storage, which they are pre. I just didn't get around to doing the final. Usually what you need to do is make sure they got their oil changed, and go ahead and when you park them, even if you're going to park them on a concrete surface, it's a good idea to put a tarp or a plastic barrier between the concrete and the underside of your vehicle, and this will keep the underside from rusting, especially if you're parking it on a ground floor with no surface. That's what I'm doing with one of mine, and what I recommend is putting plywood down and then put a sheet of tarp, and then if you got used carpet, put the carpet down over the top of that, and that'll keep the moisture from rotting the underside of your vehicle. You know, a lot of vehicles have got soundproofing or undercoating. For us that have got the older model vehicles, they didn't come with that. So this keeps you from having to replace your exhaust systems. If you put a stainless steel exhaust system on it, that's great. But a lot of people just put whatever exhaust system they can put on it. But, of course, the Mustangs are all rear-wheel drive, so I don't put my vehicles out during the winter time. So another suggestion is putting I've found dryer sheets. Put them in the trunk, put them in your floorboards, and even put it in the engine compartment. And put one piece in the very tip of your exhaust, and that will keep the mice out of your interior. And I also recommend that you disconnect the battery completely, positive and negative. Also, start the vehicle up once a month and run it till it's fully warmed up, and then shut it back down. And make sure you pull that dryer sheet out. It should blow out anyway, but just to be on the safe side, pull that dryer sheet out of that exhaust. And that's my tip for today. And you could put a good coat of wax on the paint before you put it into storage. And then you don't do that, just go ahead and buy a car cover and put that over the top of it. So I've got one of them here in the garage. She's on a concrete floor, and I've got my other white one that I've got it's sitting on a ground floor. But I've got plywood, like I said, and I put a 12-foot tarp under that, on top of that. And then I've got some old carpet that I put on top of that. And then I've got my car cover that I put on the top, over the top. So those are my recommendations. If you got to park it outside, do the exact same thing. But in this case, roll the excess tarp over your wheels. And then car cover over the top of that. And that'll preserve your rotors, and do what you can, because you really don't want to drive. Excuse me. You really don't want to drive your muscle cars in the winter. So, anyway, that's my tip, and I look forward to communicating. You have a great one.